Many students don't understand why we need to find the LCM or a common denominator when working with fractions, whether it's adding, subtracting, or even comparing them. Maybe you have wondered about it too. Adding, subtracting, or comparing fractions can seem confusing, especially when the denominators are different. But don't worry, in this video, you will learn it in a super simple way. And once you learn it, you will never forget. What if I told you that adding and subtracting fractions is just as simple as counting fruit? Sounds strange? Let me show you why. Can you tell me how many apples we have altogether? 5 apples. Very simple, right? Now, let's make a small change. Can we still say we have 5 apples in total? No? But can we say we have 5 oranges in total? Of course not. So, what can we say we have altogether now? Take a moment to think about it. That's right. We can say we have 5 fruits altogether. What did we just do? Exactly. We renamed them with a common name, fruit. And guess what? This is exactly what we do when we find a common denominator. We rename fractions with a common name. The denominator of a fraction is like its name, it tells us what size of parts we are working with. If 2 fractions have the same denominator, it means they have the same name, just like all apples are called apples. And when fractions have the same denominator, adding and subtracting them is just as simple as counting apples or oranges. So, what is 2/8 plus 3/8? Yes, 5/8. Was that any harder than adding apples? Not at all. Because the parts had the same name, eighths. But what if the parts have different names? Can we add 2/3 and 3/4 just like that? Think about it for a second. Exactly. We can't, because they have different names. So, what can we do? Pause the video and figure it out. Well done! We can rename them with a common name. Just like we called apples and oranges fruits, we can rename fractions so they have the same name. Now, look closely at bar model for 2/3 and 3/4. We can divide each bar into smaller equal parts so both have the same denominator. We can think of 2/3 as 8/12 and 3/4 as 9/12. Notice something? Exactly. 8/12 is the same as 2/3, just written in a different way. And 9/12 is the same as 3/4. Now, they have the same name, 12ths. Adding them becomes simple. 8/12 plus 9/12 equals 17/12. See? Just like calling apples and oranges fruits, we renamed the fractions with a common name, 12ths. Congratulations! You have understood the concept behind finding the LCM or common denominator. Think of it like this, finding a common denominator is just like renaming apples and oranges as fruit. It's simply giving fractions the same name so we can add, subtract, or compare them easily. That's it. Now, it's your turn. Try this. What is 2/3 minus 3/5? What common name did you give the fractions? Comment below with your answer. Want to see how bar models can improve your maths learning? Check out our video series, Maths Mastery with Bar Models. It's designed to make fractions and beyond easier and more intuitive. See you in the next lesson. Happy learning!